You ever pour time into a woman? Laugh with her, text her daily, help her move, listen to her rant about her boss, give her playlist recommendations like your Spotify Premium with feelings, and then one random Tuesday she says, "I just see you as a friend," and your brain short circuits. Friend? After all that eye contact? After the flirty banter? After she said you're different? Now you're staring at the ceiling like, different from who? Her cousin? Yeah, that line hits different. But here's the truth nobody tells men straight. When she says, "We're just friends," it didn't start that day. It was decided way earlier. You just didn't see the moment. Let's break it down like adults, with a little humor so it doesn't sting as much. First reason she says it? Because you never made it romantic. I know, you thought it was vibes. You thought tension was building. But here's what actually happened. You were safe, consistent, available, supportive. You were emotional tech support. You fixed her Wi-Fi of feelings. But you never escalated, never flirted clearly, never touched her arm longer than a millisecond, never said, "Take me out Friday." You waited for a perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. Attraction needs direction. If you don't steer it, it parks in friendship. Women don't magically upgrade you from friend to lover because you were patient. Patience without intention feels passive, and passive feels platonic. Second reason, you were too available. And I'm not saying play games, I'm saying have a life. If she texts at 1:07 p.m., you reply at 1:07 p.m. If she calls at midnight, you answer. If she's bored, your entertainment. If she's sad, your therapy. You became emotional Amazon Prime, same-day delivery, no cost. When access is unlimited, mystery disappears. And when mystery disappears early, romantic tension fades. She didn't reject you, she categorized you. Reliable, kind, safe, friend. That box is comfortable, but it's not electric. Third reason, she never felt that edge. Not aggression, not alpha male nonsense. Edge. The feeling that you have your own opinions, your own world, your own backbone. If every time she says, "I don't like sushi," you say, "Yeah, sushi's overrated anyway." If every time she changes plans, you instantly adapt. If every joke she makes lands without playful pushback, you become agreeable. Agreeable feels nice, but it doesn't spark. Attraction needs a little friction, not arguments, friction, playful tension, challenge. If she never feels like she could lose your attention, she relaxes into comfort. Comfort is friendship's favorite couch. Fourth reason, she likes the attention. This one's uncomfortable, but real. Some women keep a guy around because he boosts them. You hype her up, support her dreams, validate her selfies, remind her she's amazing. That feels good for her, but she doesn't feel romantic pull. So she says just friends to keep the benefits without the responsibility. Now, before you get mad, it's not evil, it's human. People keep what makes them feel good. The problem? You thought it was building somewhere. She thought it was already labeled. Different expectations, same interaction. Fifth reason, she tested the chemistry and didn't feel it. That's it. No drama, no manipulation, no hidden villain arc. Sometimes she genuinely tried to see if it could be more, and it just didn't click. Attraction isn't logical. You can be good-looking, funny, successful, kind, and still not activate that switch for her. And here's the part most men mess up. They argue with her decision, internally or externally. How can she not feel it? We get along so well. Exactly, you get along. That's friendship language. Romance has tension, mystery, polarity. If it felt like hanging with your favorite coworker, you're in buddy territory. Now let's talk about the dangerous response. When she says, "We're just friends," and you say, "Yeah, of course," but inside you're thinking, "I'll change her mind," so you stay, orbiting, waiting, hoping she sees your value one day.
Meanwhile, she's dating other guys, telling you about them, asking your advice, and you're nodding like a soldier in emotional boot camp. That's not strength, that's self-betrayal. If you want more and she doesn't, friendship isn't noble, it's torture, and she can feel when you're pretending. Nothing feels weirder than a friend who secretly wants you. Energy gets awkward. That's when dynamics get messy.
When she says, just friends, it's clarity. Painful clarity, but clarity. She's telling you where you stand, and a grounded man respects that. He doesn't beg, he doesn't negotiate attraction, he doesn't pitch himself like a startup. He says, calmly, I respect that. I'm not looking for friendship though. And he creates distance, not to punish her, to protect himself. That's strength. Because when you remove yourself respectfully, two things happen. Either she realizes she felt more than she admitted, or she lets you go. Both outcomes give you your power back. Let's be real for a second. A woman who is romantically interested rarely says, just friends. She might say, slow down. She might say, I need time. She might say, I'm not ready. But just friends? That's a category. And categories are hard to escape. So instead of asking, how do I escape the friend zone? Ask, why did I place myself there? Did you hide your attraction? Did you play it too safe? Did you prioritize her needs over your own? Did you avoid risk because rejection scared you? Because here's the irony. The fear of rejection creates the exact outcome you feared. You avoid making a move to avoid losing her, and you lose her anyway. At least risk gives you a shot. And sometimes it's simply not alignment. Timing off, chemistry off, life stages off. That's not failure, that's filtering. You don't want someone who needs convincing. You want someone who feels it naturally. Someone who looks at you and thinks, yeah, him. No campaign required. So when she says, we're just friends, don't collapse. Don't overanalyze every text from the past 3 months. Don't villainize her, and don't villainize yourself. Just take the data, adjust. Next time, be clear earlier, flirt earlier, lead earlier, risk earlier. Because the man who's comfortable risking rejection rarely gets stuck in friendship limbo. And even when he does, he walks away clean, head high, energy intact, because he knows something important. Friendship is great, but forced friendship with someone you desire, that drains you. And draining yourself to stay close to someone isn't attractive, to her or to you. So next time you hear, we're just friends, smile lightly, respect it, and move accordingly, because the right woman won't need that sentence. She'll make it clear without it, and you'll feel the difference immediately.